Warning, we are just ridiculous people, and these are our random rants. Opinions are like buttholes. Everyone has one, and these are ours. You have been warned.
Welcome to another episode of We Rant, You Listen. Maybe? On today's episode, we're going to be talking about movies. Because we went to a double feature last night because we think we're young and can do stupid things like that. Now we're both tired and have lots and lots of things to say. What should we start with first?
Well, start right down where we started.
Okay, so I'm technically on vacation, right? And I went with my sister to get food. Well, our plan was to go see Death of a Unicorn because we like Paul Rudd. My littlest one likes unicorns. We were like, oh, and she also likes horror movies. I don't know where she gets it from. So she was like, let's do a double feature. Because past Sassy V, Mr. Man, and my sister don't care about future us. And here we are. That's why we look tired and sad. Needless to say, we went to a double feature. We first saw Minecraft and then Death of a Unicorn. Minecraft. Oh. You know, my first thought is when a big company goes, I've got a great idea. And that great idea, they put into paper, put into works, make it all happen, and then send it out to the beautiful people. And it works. And we're like, yes, that was a great movie. Insert Super Mario. And then, because one fact of said movie was so popular, or anything, not even just movie, video game, anything that catches people, they're like, we need to chase that dragon. No, sometimes once is enough. Stop doing it. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Jack Black. He's funny.
I thought you were talking about Jack Black.
Yeah, I am. I'm totally talking about Jack Black.
He's not always funny.
No, he's not. And sometimes he can carry a movie.
He was a great Bowser.
He was. But, you know, and maybe it's just because they're chasing dumb kids.
Oh, they're definitely chasing the dumb kids.
They're not gonna be like, but you know what? I feel like as a parent that we appreciate more if the jokes kind of have some of the jokes, not all of them, have an adult, but really all that it was just bad adult jokes that were there.
I mean, they weren't even good dad jokes.
They weren't.
I mean, I was thinking, well, you know, Shrek appealed to children and adults alike through really great humor. Why couldn't you do the same thing in Minecraft?
Yeah.
You know, there was no point in the lame jokes. It was just all ADHD humor and, you know, let's go do this and, oh, now we're doing this.
Oh, speaking of ADHD, my sister was supposed to be our guest star. Okay, what we were going to do is to make it fair for you guys. We were going to have someone that loves Minecraft and only plays Minecraft. We were going to have someone who's played Minecraft and then we were going to have someone who has played a fraction of Minecraft and hated it before I played it and still hate it afterwards. But the reason why she's not here is because her ADHD got in the way, and I'm pretty sure she's dead right now. Well, I mean, she keeps saying she's got ADHD.
Yeah.
And I feel like one step leads to another, and then boom, you're dead.
Well,
actually, what happened was I said, hey, you can come on as a guest star here. And then she literally talked her way out of me letting her be on our YouTube video. Because I have ADHD. I can't just sit here. I need to do something. But see, that's why we were going to have my sister, because she knows basically Minecraft backwards and forwards, front, back, side to side, up, down, A, B, start.
I've played it long enough to understand most of the basics. I don't totally understand when they update it, what's happening, but I haven't also played it in quite some time. I just like building. I like the building part.
Yeah, you like building in games. I don't care for it because I guess I'm shapist against blocks. It bugs me. It really bugs me. Back to the movie. It was dumb. It was definitely dumb. Anyways, it was seriously, I just feel like someone was like in an office going, we successfully did it with Super Mario Brothers, whatever the movie's called.
Well, you know, at least the jokes were intelligent and, you know, made everybody laugh. And not just the children who watch shorts on YouTube and TikTok for life.
Plus, it was also tastefully done, I think. Like, I feel like they could have done it so much better. And they didn't put forth the effort. They were like, Jack Black, we already know the kids love him. Wednesday character, already know the kids love her. I don't know who the dude is with the lisp, okay? And I'm like, all the time throughout the whole entire movie, I was like,
The boy?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Maybe lisps are going to be cool, and I'm going to be awesome because I have a lisp. Everybody, and I'm pretty sure they do that to him too. Oh no, you're fine. You don't have a lisp. I can hear it. We all can hear it. We are just not telling you. Unless you do know you have a lisp, but I don't know much about you because this is my rant and my opinion, and I don't care. Oh, and okay. All right. I know America loves this dude, Aquaman, whatever his name is. Yes, please tell me, Mr. Rand. Mr. Rand holds all my information for the most part.
Well, I forget what his name is, but he's been in several things where he's not a great actor.
He's not. He's not. Like, I'm pretty sure he's a great guy. And most America thinks he's hot.
Jason Momoa.
Oh, I was going to say it's something chocolatey.
Chocolatey.
Come on, Momoa, what do you think? Well, you either think mixed drink or chocolate. And for some reason, I thought chocolate. And the mimosa dude,
Momoa. Mimosa.
I think he has one thing, and that is that people think he's hot.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
And he does big dude things.
Yeah, and most girls swoon for that. And for some reason, long hair's a thing on men.
I think Arnold Schwarzenegger has a few more things going for him, but he's not, he's a big dude doing big dude things, and that's what Jason
Anyways,
is.
back to Minecraft. It was awful. Unless you're a kid. That's the first movie I've ever been to that got a standing applause.
By children.
By children.
We don't know why, because it wasn't.
Also, between my sister, because she only had one of her kids, and I had both of mine, they were the only children that were quiet. So yeah, take that. You guys need to make your kids shut up, especially during a movie. I paid money, like lots of money, and your kid won't shut up. Tell him, Philosopher Finn. See, Finn understands. You guys need to do something about your kids. I feel like while they were in the room discussing the movie and how it was supposed to go, people were like throwing out ideas, and no one in that room said there was a bad idea. Ever.
Let's get this straight. The writing was bad. They could have done better with the writing and made it a more fun movie for everybody, not just the children who play Minecraft. But it's like, let's give them some lines to say, and the townsfolk that wandered off into the portal onto the planet. That was kind of weird, and I'm just like, this. The thing she was saying was not for children, but they laughed anyway.
It was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done better. I mean, I know they could have done better. I could have done better. I'm not a writer.
Yeah. I feel like majority of the people could have done. It's like they were like, we ran the success of one video game. We're just going to sit back and roll in the dough. And unfortunately, we were idiots that did it. We're enforcing their bad behavior.
I think they knew they were just going to feed on the children that the parents would pay to be there.
Yeah, it's totally a cash grab.
I mean, but like I said, there's been other children movies where the humor was good enough for the adults too. There's no reason they couldn't have done that for Minecraft, because there are plenty of adults that play Minecraft as well that it would have appealed to.
I don't know. It was just bad. It was so bad.
And I think Jack Black's acting was just over the top. It was like, maybe some parts will come from it that I can take and be like, oh, that was kind of cool. And I tried, I watched it, and I looked up, I kept looking over at you. I was like, oh, she does not like it whatsoever. And I was like, maybe it'll get better.
It never got better. ever.
The best part was the last fighting scene, and even that was just like, I mean, who were the writers? I mean,
Didn't they just go on strike? I know it was.
Did they do that writerless?
I don't know. I think maybe it was all ad-libbing.
I mean, it could be the way the words that came from their mouth. I'm like, why? It's like they let Jack Black just run around and say whatever he wanted, and he's not funny by himself.
Well, it's he was just overdoing it.
Yeah.
Like they gave him
Free reign?
No, do you want to build a snowman? Before they filmed.
It's like feeding a child sugar and letting them run around.
They definitely fed him a lot of sugar.
Yeah, we'll call it sugar.
So much sugar. Actually, I'm pretty sure everybody in the room behind the camera were all on sugar.
Well, that's true because even Jason Momoa, it's like, he said something and it's like, am I supposed to be saying this? I mean, the only one that was the sister who she had some decent facial expressions and acting going on, even though her lines weren't that great either. But she tried to pull it through. She definitely tried hard. She was the best actor on there.
Yeah, she really was. And that's also why I wanted my sister here, because my sister said she didn't mind the movie. So I wanted to get more of her viewpoints. But
I was like, why can't we watch Dungeons and Dragons the movie?
Oh my god, that was so good.
Because that's where they take in an adventure and actually put in humor for everyone.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's like apples and oranges. Dungeons and Dragons, awesome. Minecraft, why?
It was so bad. So bad. Out of all of it, we give it 2 barks.
2 barks? Are we doing it out of 10?
Yes.
2 barks.
2 barks out of 10.
I was going to give it 1.5 bark, but yeah.
Minecraft, 2 barks. It sucked. Now let's talk about Death of a Unicorn. Oh, great movie. Because they took a leap and landed it.
It was very different.
It was so different.
It was unexpected, and a lot of things were very surprising. And I know it came off on commercials as a scary movie, which there are some jump scares, but
like Deadpool 2, definitely a family movie. About love. Family.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought by the end of it. I was like Deadpool 2, definitely a family movie. I'm so glad I brought my kids. Now, unless you don't like blood and gore and stuff. But great. Oh God, it was so good. There were so many points in that movie. It was. And the only thing I feel like Paul Rudd was trying to be more serious than funny, like his normal characters are,
well, that's fine.
He did. It was great. I feel like just because I'm so used to Paul Rudd, being funny.
I'm sure there's movies he's been in that he's not funny.
Yeah.
And
Probably,
he's a good actor.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, I'm not like bringing down like his acting in the movie.
He's just a whole lot more fun when he's funny because he
Yeah.
does it very well.
Yeah, but yeah, oh my gosh, just I mean, and I can't even say because I did see like a lot of things coming, between the how the whole movie went, but that didn't stop it from being funny or great because like when I would jump, I knew it was coming, but it still got me. It was that good. Like every time I jumped, I
Like,
knew it was happening.
You saw the unicorn shadow. Of course, it's gonna pop up in his face.
Yes, and as soon as it popped up, I jumped, and I was like, I knew that was going to happen. But it was so good. And then, I mean, when it first started, I was like, oh my gosh, the CGI of these unicorns sucks.
Yeah.
So bad. I was like, this is going to be bad.
It was mediocre. I mean, the design of the unicorns, I think, were really good.
Yes.
But, you know, when they started moving around and it wasn't dark and you saw a whole lot of them, it was a little rough. But sometimes a good movie is good even with a bad CGI.
Yeah. Because it was, I would watch it again right now. It was that good. But that male unicorn, I would have him. I don't like horses. All right. I do not like horses. I mean, I'll be near a horse. My little one loves horses, so you know I gotta do the parent thing and give up what my happiness is for being safe. And not saying horses aren't safe. I'll put that disclaimer in there. Anyways, I, as a person, do not like horses for my own reasons. Anyways, I would have him as a horse. He was so beautiful, even though he was fake. They made him gorgeous. But I'd have him in his dark form, not his light form.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I think the mouths and stuff were done really great. Like when they zoom in on their sharp, pointy teeth.
Yeah.
And the tongue and, you know, the zoom ups definitely, I don't think that was CGI. I think someone actually created those.
Like the puppets or
yeah,
whatnot.
the puppet parts.
I don't know.
But, you know, when they're together and they're moving off into the woods, that part was a little, but I feel like the models they used that weren't CGI, it was really nice. Like I said, the only part I didn't like was choppy was when they're moving in the daylight across the screen.
They were like, what if we take unicorns, which somebody's already done, made them, but give them lore? And someone was like, that's a great idea. Let's try it. See what happens. And I can only imagine that everybody's just like, you can't make unicorns mean. They're good. Watch the movie.
Unicorns are badass.
They are awesome. They are next level awesome. And, you know, I've never been a big fan of unicorns, but I love unicorns now. That movie has changed my mind about unicorns. Take that. 10 barks.
10 barks.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to give 10 barks because I'll explain my reasons why 10 barks. It was very creative. It took an idea, gave it a new spin, and did it well. It did something that we don't normally see because they didn't reuse stuff. They didn't make a sequel. They didn't, you know, have us chasing our own tails. They told a story that was good, that you didn't see coming. Because at the beginning of it, I was like...
Yeah, at the beginning, I didn't know what was going to happen
I was like,
the rest of the movie.
Great. We not only watched one stupid movie, we're about to watch another one. And yeah, I might be giving it a little bit more because I watched Minecraft first, and then I watched. Oh, this is halfway. I'm giving it 10, so I might have to rejudge my thing after.
You know, when the girl touched the unicorn's horn at the very beginning, and then suddenly was shocked out of it because Paul Rudd was beating the crap out of it to make sure the unicorn was dead. That's when I was like, this is going to be a good movie.
That is what I busted out laughing so hard that I was like, oh my gosh, this movie's going to save the night.
We're definitely going to buy this one. It's going on the list of movies that I have collected throughout the years that are intelligent enough and fun enough to have.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I hope it comes out in Steelbook.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Too. Also, it shows how horrible rich people are. I think we forget.
Yeah.
Because they sit in their ivory towers and we're down here trying to make the most of day-to-day living. And it's like, oh no, it's overblown. Watch it. You'll be like, yeah, that's how they'd be. It's definitely how they'd be. Because like I said, once you get money thrown at you too much, you get dumber. So dumb. But such a great movie. What do you give it? How many barks?
10 is really high for me because there are a handful of movies that I would give a 10. That's
right. I'm easy. So we should really go with his answer.
I give it a 9 barks.
See, I was going to go with 9 barks.
Because 10 barks, like I said, there are a handful of movies that I really like that I would give a 10.
Yeah, but you just said that this is going in your...
Oh, it's there. Like, okay, 9.5. Like, I can't give it a full 10.
Because of the bad CGI?
Somewhat, and I feel like the rich people, the way they acted was, we kind of knew where that was going. Like, as soon as they learned about it.
That's the thing. That's what they would do.
Yeah.
That's showing accuracy.
That's accuracy? Yeah, that's true.
Because, okay, think about it. Rich billionaires have money. They're probably, in it from before, their great-grandfather, rich money. Because just the way they act. And they get dumber as, you saw the son. The son's just so dumb. And the more they go down the line, the dumber they get. That's why all these big companies lose and shut down, because the more people who have money, that their kids get brought up in money, they get stupider and stupider and stupider. It's just dumbness after dumbness after dumbness.
Yeah, so
and you saw that none of them were correcting that idiot of a boy.
Well,
that man-child.
Still 9.5 barks.
All right, we're going with 9.5 barks
because it's really close. Like, I feel like there could have been something that could have really pushed it over the edge. I don't know what it is, but
how? Seriously, how? Like, it was Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
With unicorns, and you actually got to see gore.
And the clicker they had, it reminded me of the Alien clicker, where they're, bing, bing, bing.
Like, seriously. Like, it had so many good things. Yeah. Whoever wrote this movie and did all that stuff, you need to be patted on the back. Don't let anybody bring you down.
Now I feel like I need to rewatch the movie.
We should rewatch the movie. And you should too, because it's amazing. 9.5 barks.
Not a lot of people came from that movie, but...
Yeah, we were the only one in the theater, and that was sad because the Minecraft theater was jam-packed. And I feel like everyone would have been smarter coming out of the unicorn movie than dumber coming out of the Minecraft one.
Yeah.
So that's our rant for the day. Philosopher Finn, do you got anything to say? Well, there you have it, guys.